Do you remember that feeling of vigor and confidence you had years ago? That energy that seemed endless and made every intimate moment intense and natural. Today, many men feel that this energy has disappeared, that anxiety and lack of energy have taken over, and that intimacy has become a challenge. Today, I want to speak to you with complete clarity about how you can regain your masculine vitality without needing miraculous solutions or pills that promise instant results. For years, I have worked with men who feel their energy is declining, who see anxiety becoming a constant obstacle, and who find that intimacy stops being a moment of enjoyment and becomes a source of worry. This is not a rare problem or a personal failure. It is the result of daily habits, accumulated stress, and the natural changes that come with aging. The good news is that you are not alone and that there are simple, accessible, and effective strategies that allow you to reconnect with your desire and inner strength in a natural and sustainable way. Regaining vitality does not mean making spectacular changes overnight. It means learning to listen to your body, providing it with the nutrients and care it needs, and reducing the factors that block it. In this guide, you will discover how a simple and noble element like extra virgin olive oil can become your most valuable ally, helping you improve circulation, balance your hormones, and reduce internal inflammation that quietly drains your energy and desire. All of this is achieved through consistency, knowledge, and daily habits that actually work without relying on dangerous shortcuts or empty promises. Many men experience a feeling that their sexual desire has decreased without truly understanding why. Anxiety becomes a silent enemy affecting both the mind and body, creating a cycle where the fear of failure reinforces the anxiety itself and limits the body's natural response. Lack of energy shows up not only in intimacy, but also in daily life, making simple tasks like climbing stairs or walking a long distance feel exhausting. It is common for men to blame themselves or to think that age is the only reason for their decreased desire, when in reality daily habits, diet, sleep, and accumulated stress play a decisive role. Often, desire does not disappear completely. It hides under fatigue, tension, and routine. This makes sexual encounters feel more like a test than a moment of enjoyment, increasing frustration and the sense of lost control. However, this situation is reversible. With small adjustments, attention to daily habits, and support from proper nutrients such as extra virgin olive oil, it is possible to reactivate that hidden desire, regain energy, and once again experience confidence and satisfaction in intimacy in a natural and gradual way. The foundation of solid sexual health rests on three key pillars that work together to keep your body balanced and your desire active. The first is blood circulation, as blood carries the nutrients and oxygen your sexual organs need to function properly. When this flow is compromised by stiff arteries, inflammation, or unhealthy habits, sexual response weakens and firmness diminishes. The second pillar is nighttime rest, when hormones regulate and the body performs essential cellular repairs. Poor sleep, short or interrupted nights directly affect testosterone production and other processes that support your potency. The third pillar is reducing internal fire, a way of referring to silent chronic inflammation that drains energy, causes irritability, and hinders sexual response. These pillars do not work in isolation. Each directly influences the other two. Improving circulation makes it easier for the body to rest effectively and reduces inflammation, while restorative sleep enhances the ability of your blood vessels and organs to function properly. Reducing inflammation creates a favorable environment for testosterone and other male hormones to work without obstacles. Understanding and strengthening these three aspects is essential for regaining control of your intimate life and enjoying renewed energy, something that many men over 60 or 70 believe is lost, but which is completely achievable with consistent and appropriate habits. Before continuing, I would love to know something to connect with our community. Which city or country are you watching from? Write it in the comments. I enjoy learning about the people who truly care about their health, and this helps me create content that is more useful and relevant for you and your region. Let's get straight to the point. Imagine your arteries are rivers carrying blood and nutrients to every corner of your body. If the channels of these rivers become stiff or filled with impurities, the flow decreases and your sexual organs receive less oxygen and energy, directly affecting firmness and response during intimacy. Extra virgin olive oil acts as constant maintenance, making the walls of these internal rivers more flexible and helping to clear the sediments that accumulate over the years and due to unhealthy habits. Its effect is not immediate or explosive, but gradual and quiet, working night after night to improve circulation and vascular health in a sustainable way. Over time, this care for your internal rivers translates into noticeable changes. Hands and feet stop feeling cold, blood pressure stabilizes, and blood flow to muscles and organs increases, providing more energy and vitality in daily life. This consistent maintenance is the foundation for any other male health strategy to work better because, without proper flow, even the best nutrition or the most restorative sleep cannot reach their full effect. Learning to care for circulation is learning to give your body the capacity to respond and maintain potency naturally and durably. The ideal time to take advantage of the benefits of extra virgin olive oil is at night, just before sleep. During sleep, your body enters its secret workshop, repairing cells, balancing hormones, and recycling elements that are no longer needed. Taking a tablespoon of olive oil at this time gives your body the raw material it needs to work optimally. It is not a complicated ritual nor requires sophisticated ingredients. It only needs to be integrated into your daily routine consistently to see results over the weeks. You can do it in various ways depending on your preferences. Taking the oil by itself and holding it in your mouth for a second allows you to savor its flavor and prepare your digestion. If you prefer a fresh touch, a few drops of lemon enhance absorption and activate the senses. Another option is including it in a light dinner with warm vegetables or legumes, ensuring that your body receives healthy food that does not feel heavy before sleep. The key is for the oil to reach your system near bedtime, creating an internal environment favorable for repair, relaxation, and the recovery of energy and sexual potency. James is 72 years old and, like many men his age, he felt exhausted from trying complicated rituals that promised immediate results but did not work. His nights were short, dinners were heavy, and his energy ran out before reaching intimacy. He decided to simplify his routine, incorporating a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil before bed along with a glass of water, making sure to have a light dinner without excessive sugars. In just 10 days, he noticed subtle but significant changes like warmer hands and increased vitality during his daily walks, proving that small, consistent actions generate real results. After 2 weeks, James noticed improvements in his intimate life. His sexual response became firmer, and his anxiety about failure decreased noticeably. It was not an explosive change, but a quiet and steady progress that consolidated over time. This experience shows that simple, consistent, and well-directed habits are more effective than complicated solutions or temporary medications, and that regaining energy and confidence does not depend on miracles, but on understanding and properly nourishing the body. Extra virgin olive oil does more than improve circulation. It also has biochemical effects that directly impact your energy and sexual desire. It smooths out blood sugar spikes, preventing sudden highs and lows that generate fatigue, irritability, and difficulty maintaining firmness. Additionally, it reduces silent internal inflammation that wears down tissues and consumes energy, a phenomenon that many men over 60 feel as chronic tiredness. This calming effect creates a more stable internal environment where sexual organs and the body in general can function more efficiently. Another key benefit is its relationship with good cholesterol, which the body uses as raw material for producing male hormones, including testosterone. Over time, maintaining optimal levels of this hormone becomes crucial for preserving strength, desire, and confidence in intimacy. That is why incorporating extra virgin olive oil into your nightly routine is more than a dietary habit. It is direct support for the internal processes that sustain male potency and daily vitality, ensuring that your body can respond better, not only in bed, but also in every daily activity. Extra virgin olive oil contains antioxidants and polyphenol, compounds that act like small brooms, sweeping away the daily wear and tear of cells and tissues. Over the years, the body accumulates free radicals and chronic inflammation that affect energy, mental clarity, and sexual vitality. These antioxidants help neutralize that wear, protecting blood vessels, muscles, and skin, creating an internal environment where sexual response can activate more easily and naturally. Additionally, polyphenol help regulate inflammatory processes and improve cellular communication, meaning that every organ and tissue receives the correct signals to function properly. This translates into more available energy, a more balanced nervous system, and sexual desire that can resurface without external stimulation or miracle products. Integrating olive oil into your daily routine becomes a silent but powerful gesture that cleanses and strengthens your body from within, laying the foundation for lasting vitality. Extra virgin olive oil not only provides energy and antioxidants, but it is also essential for the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K. These vitamins play crucial roles in your body. Vitamin A maintains skin and eye health, D strengthens bones and regulates hormones, E protects cells and improves circulation, and K supports blood clotting and bone health. Without a quality fat to accompany them, these vitamins cannot perform optimally, limiting the benefits you could gain for your vitality and daily performance. Incorporating olive oil consistently into your nightly routine ensures that these vitamins reach the organs and tissues where they are needed most. This not only affects physical health, but also your mood and overall energy. When the body receives these nutrients correctly, muscles respond better, skin stays hydrated, and the mind feels clearer. In this way, olive oil becomes a comprehensive ally that enhances hormonal function, protects cells, and creates a favorable environment for sexual desire and male vitality to flourish naturally and sustainably. Robert, a 65-year-old man, shared with me how small adjustments in his nightly routine transformed his well-being and sexual desire. Before starting, he felt exhausted at the end of the day, with cold hands and difficulty maintaining focus. His mood was unstable, and intimacy had become a source of anxiety rather than enjoyment. Incorporating a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil before bed, along with a brief warm infusion and deep breathing, began to change his overall condition. Within a few days, he noticed waking up with more clarity and less heaviness in his body, while his mood stabilized and his energy recovered. Over time, Robert observed how these small actions improved his intimate life naturally. Confidence returned quietly, without external pressure or quick fixes, and he began to feel desire without needing to force it. His experience shows that a combination of consistency, proper nutrition, and care for personal moments can reactivate male vitality in a lasting way, even when it seemed lost. This example highlights that progress is not always spectacular at first, but it is sustainable and significant in daily life. Taking extra virgin olive oil correctly is essential for its benefits to integrate into the body and contribute to improved male potency. The recommendation is 1 or 2 tablespoons before bed, depending on how your body responds. It is important to start with a single tablespoon and pay attention to your body's signals, noticing if there is a sense of lightness or more energy upon waking. You can take it alone, holding it in your mouth for a second to appreciate its flavor, or add a few drops of lemon for a fresh touch that stimulates the senses and aids light digestion. Olive oil can also be incorporated into light evening meals, such as a small salad, warm vegetables, or cooked legumes, avoiding making it a heavy load. The key is for it to reach your system near bedtime, allowing internal processes to work optimally while you rest. This routine not only provides nutrients, but also prepares the body to repair cells, organize hormones, and improve circulation, generating a cumulative effect that becomes noticeable in a few days and consolidates with consistency. Choosing a good extra virgin olive oil is essential to ensure that its properties reach your body intact and provide the expected benefits. You should look on the label for extra virgin and cold pressed, as this process preserves polyphenol, antioxidants, and healthy fats that act on circulation and hormonal health. The bottles should be dark glass to protect it from light and kept tightly closed in a cool place, avoiding exposure to heat that degrades its active components. In addition to the label and packaging, Taste is a key indicator of quality. A genuine olive oil has a lively, fruity flavor with a slightly peppery finish, which indicates its richness in beneficial compounds. If the oil tastes flat or rancid, it will not provide the effects we are looking for and may even affect digestion. It is not necessary to choose the most expensive oil on the market. What matters is that it is authentic and fresh, ensuring that each nightly tablespoon becomes a real ally for your body, your energy, and your desire. Creating a nightly ritual is not just about taking extra virgin olive oil. It is about establishing a moment dedicated to yourself that enhances its effects. You can accompany the tablespoon of oil with a few drops of lemon, a pinch of ginger, or a teaspoon of pure honey if your body tolerates it. Pairing this gesture with a warm infusion helps relax the body, aids digestion, and prepares your mind for restorative rest, increasing the efficiency of your circulatory and hormonal systems overnight. Additionally, conscious breathing enhances the effect of this ritual. Taking 1 minute to inhale and exhale slowly, feeling your abdomen expand and contract, activates the parasympathetic nervous system, reduces stress, and facilitates nutrient absorption. By combining these simple elements with consistency, each night becomes a small act of self-care that not only improves physical health, but also strengthens emotional well-being and confidence, preparing your body and mind to respond better in all areas of your daily life. After 2 to 4 weeks of maintaining the nightly routine with olive oil and conscious breathing, you begin to notice subtle but significant changes in your body and mind. Daily energy may feel more stable, sleep becomes deeper and more restorative, and feelings of anxiety gradually decrease. These small changes may not always be immediately noticeable, but they're signs that your body is responding positively to healthy habits and that hormonal and circulatory balance is beginning to consolidate. During this period, it is also common to observe an increase in mental clarity and motivation to continue with other self-care practices. You can track your progress by keeping a small journal where you note your energy levels, mood, and sleep quality. This practice not only reinforces the perception of progress, but also allows you to identify which elements of the ritual work best for you, making each step of your routine more effective and increasing confidence in your ability to maintain consistent well-being. By the first month of consistent practice, the changes that were once subtle begin to consolidate and become more noticeable. Blood circulation improves, daily energy remains more stable, and the quality of deep sleep allows you to wake up with greater vitality. The mind also benefits. Focus increases, stress decreases, and emotional well-being feels more lasting, reinforcing the sense of control over your own body and emotions. This stage demonstrates that consistency in simple habits has a cumulative effect that not only improves physical health, but also boosts self-esteem and personal confidence. By 2 months, the benefits can become even deeper and more permanent. The reduction of internal fire and inflammation is reflected in greater hormonal balance and an overall sense of lightness and strength. The body responds with more agility and endurance, while desire and vital energy feel more intense and natural. Keeping track of these improvements, noting small daily changes in energy, mood, and well-being, helps to appreciate each step and consolidates the motivation to continue. It is at this stage that it becomes clear that true potency does not come from miracles, but from consistency and attention to habits that nourish the body and mind. Although the habits and routines described here are generally safe, it is always important to pay attention to the particularities of each body. People with specific medical conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, hormonal issues, or allergies should be especially careful when introducing dietary changes, using oils, or practicing new rest and circulation routines. Consulting a doctor or specialist before making significant changes ensures that the measures taken do not interfere with existing treatments or cause unexpected adverse effects, allowing the benefits to be achieved safely and sustainably. There are also temporary situations that require greater attention, such as periods of intense stress, recovery from injuries, or acute illnesses. During these times, the body may respond differently to habits that normally produce positive results. Observing the signals your own body provides and adjusting the intensity of the practices is essential, as is maintaining an open dialogue with a healthcare professional. Learning to differentiate between mild, temporary discomfort and warning signs helps maintain consistency without compromising safety, ensuring that progress is not interrupted by unexpected negative effects. Maintaining consistency in any wellness practice requires an approach based on patience and understanding that each body responds differently. It is not about forcing immediate results or comparing yourself to others, but about creating a daily rhythm that can be sustained without guilt or frustration. Setting small, achievable goals, such as incorporating olive oil into the nightly routine or dedicating a few minutes to relaxation before bed, helps these habits become a natural part of daily life, reinforcing the sense of constant and healthy progress. It is essential to accompany this consistency with the right motivation, always remembering the purpose behind each action. Visualizing the short and long-term benefits, such as increased energy, improved mood, or revitalized desire, allows each small effort to have concrete meaning. In addition, including self-assessment practices and celebrating achievements, no matter how small, strengthens discipline without generating additional stress. This approach promotes a balance between effort and well-being, where the body and mind progress together, respecting each individual's natural timing and avoiding unnecessary pressure that often leads to abandonment or feelings of failure. To keep motivation alive, it is very helpful to create a clear and powerful mental image. Imagine your body as an internal box that stores energy, vitality, and desire, a box that fills day by day with small progress and consistent care. Every daily action, from choosing a good food to dedicating a few minutes to rest before sleep, is like an item you place in this box, making it stronger and full of resources. Visualizing this process helps give meaning to each step, even when results are not yet visible. Creating this mental image also allows you to notice subtle changes that often go unnoticed. You can close your eyes and imagine how, week after week, the box becomes heavier and more solid, symbolizing a body fuller of energy and a clearer mind. This visualization exercise strengthens the connection between action and result, turning the routine into a meaningful habit that reinforces your overall well-being and personal power. As the weeks pass, the benefits begin to manifest tangibly. Physically, you will notice increased vitality, less fatigue, and a sense of lightness that shows in your posture and everyday movements. The mind becomes more alert and calm, with greater focus and less distraction from external stimuli. Additionally, improved internal well-being has a direct effect on intimate life, increasing desire and emotional connection with your partner, which reinforces confidence and emotional balance. These changes are not always dramatic at first, but consistency ensures that they accumulate and become noticeable progressively. Observing how your body responds to the care you give it and how your mind remains clearer and calmer creates a positive cycle that motivates you to continue. Even small achievements, such as sleeping better, enjoying daily life more, or feeling greater satisfaction in intimacy, are signs that your internal box is filling and that energy and desire are reclaiming their natural place. At the end of this process, it is crucial to recognize the importance of neutralizing what we call the nighttime thief, those small losses of energy and desire that occur when habits of rest, nutrition, and relaxation are neglected. Maintaining the routine and applying the principles learned ensures that energy is preserved and that progress is not lost during the night. This thief is not an external enemy, but a reflection of lapses that can easily be reversed with mindful attention and consistent habits. Neutralizing the nighttime thief not only protects physical vitality, but also reinforces emotional stability and intimate balance. Each night that the routine is respected strengthens the internal box and ensures that the energy accumulated during the day is not lost, consolidating a cycle of well-being that strengthens body, mind, and desire. Recognizing and anticipating the action of the nighttime thief becomes an act of self-care that guarantees sustainable and lasting results.